Oh my God, it's season 5. I almost said season 2. How in the world would it be? Is it okay?
Yep.
All right. Season 5, episode 2. I got the 2 right. Folks, we are here. We're talking politics tonight. Hold on. It's time to drink. It goes off every 15 minutes. A hell of a household we have here. Folks, here we are, though. It's season 5, episode 2. I've got your political cocktail tonight. Political cocktail? Paul, there's nothing going on. Folks, we're talking about voting. We're talking about elections, and I am telling you, there has been a lot of crazy election stuff that we've seen, and I'm going to share some cocktail history because there's always a drink involved. Folks, got another thing. We got a new format. We're going to speed this show up. Are you ready for this? I've got 8 minutes of research, and I'm going to deliver it in 8 minutes. So, folks, come on in. No one believes I can do it. Blue Monkey Quarantina, the only business, monkey business, 8 minutes of it. Here we go, folks. Come on in. Denver, dog. All right, you stay there. Whatever. It's whatever the family needs to. Folks, here we go. Let's make a cocktail. It's true. It is season 5. It's episode 2, and we are all politics. Don't worry. It's not going to be heavy politics. It's all in fun. Season 5. It's episode 2. So everything's working because I can hear myself.
Always a good thing.
Yeah, but we're shooting for 8 minutes. I think we can have a lot more information in a short amount of time. We can drink sooner. Joey's going to yell at me periodically to let me know what time it is, but I think we can do it. We're 1 minute in. We got this. All right, so why are we talking about elections and voting? And I'll tell you why, because for goodness sakes, here's what's been in the news. Kevin McCarthy becomes Speaker of the House after 15 votes to get him in as Speaker of the House. What other big news about voting and elections has been out there? Our son Max is up for tri-state kicker, and part of the election process is popularity. And I've shared a link, and I'll share it again later tonight. Go vote for Max. That thing lasts for another week. Huh?
4.
4 minutes. Vote, early vote. Oh, come on. Dude. What was that?
I don't know.
I heard something pop.
Yeah, almost 30, so you're almost there. So better chat fast.
Chat fast. Anyway, I'll share the link later. Vote for Max. But there's history, a lot of history when it comes to election, voting, and cocktails. How far back? Let's go to 1806. Oddly enough, 1806. It was a midterm voting for a House, Senate election. And one of the local newspapers, was New York actually, newspaper, the writer was sharing the people who won and lost. And when there was a win, there was no real gain. He didn't say much. But when it was a loss, what the author did, he would publish the drinks that the politician had bought in order to woo the constituents to vote for him. So there would be like these, rum grogs and gin slings. And here's the interesting fact. It was one of the first newspaper articles that mentioned the word cocktails. And somebody actually wrote an editorial and said, what are cocktails? And the comment back was this. Cocktails are, he described, liquor with a sweetener and all that.
Legitimately.
And he said, and it's a strong alcoholic drink that you swallow. And then after that, you can swallow anything else that these politicians try to deliver you. I know, it's like first satire of cocktails and politics. It's fantastic. Now, fast forward. Don't worry, I got 4 minutes. I got 3 left. 1883. That's the drink I would love to share with you. It dealt with Colonel Joe Rickey. Colonel Joe Rickey, he was a lobbyist. And he actually made a bet. Are you ready for this? He made a bet of who he thought was going to be the Speaker of the House. Are you ready for this? How awesome is this? The Speaker of the House in 1883. And nobody believed who he was picking to win. So he makes the bet. He wins. How much money? In today's amount, it would be like a $40,000 bet he won.
Wow.
So they go out that night. He takes all these guys out. They just get hammered. They celebrate. And the next day, this is where the cocktail comes in, everybody's hungover. He goes to the local bar and he says, I need you to make me this. I need you to take a lime, squeeze the juice into a cup, put crushed ice, top it with bourbon and soda water. It was a hit. He created the Ricky. And so it got very popular, but they moved it over to gin. And if you've heard of the gin Ricky, that's where it came from. Season 2, episode 48 is where we discuss the history of that. Anyway, let's go to 1840 because that's our drink tonight. 1840, William Henry Harrison is running for president. Who's William Henry Harrison? You probably know him better by his nickname, Old Tippecanoe. And then his running mate, John Taylor, Tippecanoe and Taylor too. And anyway, I got it, 2 minutes. I'm almost done. So he was the oldest person who's ever run for president. And here's what's funny. One of the local newspapers, they try to mock him because they're endorsing his opponent. And they say, Harrison, old Tippecanoe, if he had a barrel of cider in his pension, he would lock himself in a log cabin and, just basically you'd never see him again. Well, instead of fighting it, he ran with this, and they start printing all these, slogans, Tippecanoe and Tyler too, and they have pictures of the log cabin, and he starts basically going out and drinking with everybody, and he drinks the Tip and Tie. There it is. There's that's what it was called. So the Tip and Tie was actually a cocktail, and that's what we're going to have right now. Easy to make. Here's what we're going to do. This is a nice drink. We're going to make it into the Pilsners. 1 minute. Take 1 minute to fit. All right. So maybe we go for 10 minutes. I don't know. I'm just trying to help you people. You don't want to hear me all night. Anyway, here's how it works. You're going to come in. Actually, let's start with the cider. Now, you're not using pressed cider and like all that. You're using hard cider because back in the day, this was one of the most popular drinks. And it was not just, apple juice. It was hard cider because that's how they preserved it to last longer. And you're going to come in. If you want to measure it, you don't have to. But it'd be about 4 ounces if you're keeping track at home. We'll probably top this off a little bit more. But so we'll go 4 ounces of a nice, crisp cider. Then the fun begins. Let's go with our... I need a measuring device here of some sort. Where's my... I'm being mocked. 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. 1/2 ounce, one for me, one for Shelby. Then we're going to come in with our lemon juice. Yeah, I can see where I fall apart on this one now. 10 minutes though. I can do 10. Come on, I got this.
Yes, I believe you.
Oh, that's a good lemon. That is
a juicy lemon.
That was a juicy lemon. You know what? When I grabbed these at the store today, I was like, they felt good. So we're going to go 1/2 ounce of lemon. Oh, perfect. And then rum. Now, I would go with a darker rum. I'm going to use our Barbados Mount Gay. Yay. Because hopefully I'll be able to pick up a bottle of this soon. 1 ounce per. Ooh.
Oh, we have to go to the monastery. That's what we're going.
There it is. And then, again, if one, you can, this isn't like, do a little bit, this will help mix it up. Now we need to garnish it. First of all, the other thing, Tip and Tie, one of their other slogans was, emergency, vote for us, emergency, we'll bring it into office. That part never caught on too much, but we're going to put a little on top. Right there. And then we're going to garnish it with, what do you think? Oh, I know what we're going to do here. We'll just do a little lemon. How about this? Shelby, can you handle that?
I can.
Look at this. Tip and Tie quarantine cocktail. We're trying it. You count me out. Let me try the drink. See if it's good. Oh, that's just an easy drink. No wonder he won president. Drink enough of those, I'd vote for anybody. Folks, so this is the tip and tie. Little other side note of this. Oh, here, Shope, you want to give me? I'll come around. I mean, this thing is delicious. You're gonna like it.
I bet.
Yeah, folks, cheers right there.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, that's a new favorite.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's basically a rum punch. You know, is really all it comes down to.
I like that better than rum and tonic.
Yeah, it's nice. So that apple cider just mellows it out. It's a very nice. I mean, anyway, it's delicious. No wonder they won. And he did. He won president. He was our 9th president of the United States. Not only was he the oldest president ever elected, he was also, he didn't last long. He probably should have followed up more on the emergency because he only lasted 32 days in office and then he died. Probably too many tip and ties, not enough emergency. Anyway, then John Taylor became our 10th president. And now you know the rest of the story. So anyway, there you go, folks. There's your electoral cocktail knowledge for the night. Actually, we didn't do electoral. That was just college, it was just election cocktail stuff.
Go vote for Max.
Speaking of elections, yeah. So I'll put a link up. It's on my Facebook. I'll tag one in here too. But so young Max Lemasters up for tri-state kicker. 30% is a popular vote. He's in 3rd place of amongst maybe 20. And so if you feel like voting, here's the beauty of it. You can vote early and often. Every hour you're allowed to vote, and it lasts for another week. So I suggest you make yourself several cocktails, set your alarm, and just vote away. I'll put a link up. Folks, thanks for joining. Let me know if you like this 8-minute, 12-minute.
It is 12, 20. Yeah, that's 12:30 right now. Oh, we're blowing past it.
All right, 12 minutes. Maybe it's 8 minutes of info and 12 minutes of a program. I really thought I could do it. I can't. I mean, I was flying.
You can't say your name in 8 minutes.
Sorry, folks. I tried. But
I love you for it, though.
Folks, join us for another 12-minute program next Sunday. Actually, I don't know if we're going to be here next Sunday. We'll see. But anyway, join us. We'll have another program. I promise. And cheers to you.
13.
There's our number, 13. That's a nice, comfortable number. 13 minutes. Folks, love you. See you soon. Cheers.